Geldi mi? Twitch'e geldi.
Hemen
Hmm,
kontrol ediyorum.
YouTube'un adı da bayağı değişik olmuş, ona bir bak burası.
He,
Değil mi? Sen,
evet.
sen oraları düzelt. Başlamış mı orada da peki?
Aynen.
Okey.
Hemen el atıyorum oraya.
Sen arada bir yatana kadar oranın chatine bak da gelen olursa
Chatini
yolla buraya.
kapatabiliriz istetirsin. Ha, tamam.
Yani yatacak olursan kapatabilirsin. Öyle bir şey oluyorsa. Şuradaki sohbeti almam lazım sadece. Hı, sohbeti koy böyle. Geldik değil mi lan chat? Ne yapıyorsunuz? Görüşmeyeli. Şunu da Hogwarts yapayım. Evet, şu anda seri olarak YouTube'a da atıyoruz ya şeyi. Oraya da kaydolması için. Oha, YouTube. He, Twitch'in uyarısıymış o. Dino da atacak mı acaba o yere? Oğlum burası bazen sıfırlanıyor. Niye öyle oluyor ya? Allah Allah. 194 mü lan hala bu arada YouTube?
5.
O ne diyorsun ya? Biri Bug vs şey videosuna yorum yazmışlar bu arada.
Hmm.
Bildirimi gelmiş. Okey. Selamlar YouTube. Arkadaşlar, aşağıdan Twitch kanalımı da takip etmeyi unutmayın. Canlı sohbet için Twitch'e hepinizi beklerim. Nasıl, bir takılma falan herhangi bir şey yok değil mi?
Yok gibi şimdilik.
60 dakika bir gol bir. Amına koydum operası. Chat nereye gitti? Ha YouTube. Aa, şimdi şeyi ayarlamam lazım lan. Şu kamerayı ne kadar yukarı çıkarıyordum? Şöyle falan. Kapatalım buraları. Heh, böyle güzel. Aa, event list. Ayarladın mı la YouTube kısmını? Bir,
Hallettim.
bir bakalım. Hmm. Hakikaten burada görüntü daha güzel gibi geliyor. Niye böyle bilmiyorum da. Ne oldu lan bugün Twitch'te 4 tane takipçi kaybetmişiz amına koyayım. Abi senden de bekliyoruz böyle emote. Ya sen hangi kanala gittin abone oldun?
Revelio.
Biz ne yapıyorduk lan dün en son? Dur bakayım. Bir ejderha bilgilendirmesi mi? Annemin kelimesi. Çeviriler mükemmel ama. Ben Poppy'ye gidiyorum. Burada mı? Ne yapıyorsun lan Poppy burada? Kim Japon?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ben Hogwarts yapmış mıyım kategoriyi bu arada Twitch'te?
Yapmışsın.
Okey.
Over here.
Ablacığım sen gider misin? Biz bir şey konuşacağız. Allah Allah.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The
Kanka
thought of that text
internette
still
bugün
makes my
sıkıntı
blood
var
boil.
galiba Burak ya.
I've been
Bir
thinking
F5
about
falan.
those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I
Wait.
think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
Onu
Surely
Emre
you
de
aren't
demişti bugün.
suggesting that the
VPN'le
collars
giriyorum
somehow
falan demişti.
control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Bende hiç drop
Merlin,
gözükmüyor.
I don't
Bir
think the
VPN'le
dragon we set
açmayı
free was
denesene
wearing a
Burak.
collar, but we should check.
Opera falan
If we
varsa.
can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you.
Nasıl
I didn't
120
want to press
TL
it
lan?
before.
200 bit.
It seems I may
120
have
TL
caused
de
you
değil lan.
more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Bu arada telefondan satın alıyorsan Ali Eren, browser'dan falan girip satın al. İnternet sitesinde daha ucuz şu an. Haberin olsun.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found.
Nasıl
at
lan sen
Grimgot's.
VPN'le çözdüm
Fig had a
demedin mi
portkey
Emre?
that
Nasıl
led us
çözdün?
there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had
DNS
asked that I
girmeyi
not speak of it
deneyebilirsiniz.
yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going.
He
I'd like to
oradan
track that
açıyor değil
dragon
mi?
down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Allah Allah. Şey yapın. YouTube'dan açın videoyu. Buradan chat'e yazın. Burayı 160p'de bırakın. Ne dedi Poppy bana? Ne yap dedi lan? Hiçbir şey yok haritada.
Aa,
Ne oluyor lan bak?
yayını video olarak atmış. Discord.
Nasıl? O ne demek?
Evet, YouTube'da
Ha hayır
kendi
tamam
abi.
işte ya. Yeni video yayında onun da duyurusunu veriyor işte.
Buradaki de chat'i görsün diyorlar.
Buradaki chat'i de mi görsün diyorlar. Kim diye ya onu? Ali Eren'dir kesin. Ya Mustafa abi. İlker eyvallah. Geçmiş olsun. Hepimize geçmiş olsun. Oğlum Twitch chatine yazın lan öyle. Siz var ya iyice deli gibi yaptınız kendinize. Poppy ne istedi ya benden o? Oğlum kaçırdım sonunu muhabbetin. Ya ne oluyoruz dedim amına koyayım.
Yallah cinler yallah. Cin çık cin çık cin çık. Kış kış cinler kış kış. Yallah cinler yallah. Kış çık kış çık kış çık.
Ali Eren kesene bereket bro. Bir şey diyeceğim. Abla benden ne istedi ya? Allah kahretsin. Yanlışlıkla şey yaptım.
Dur abi hemen geri sarayım.
Bakın bu sırada ben gidiyorum başka yere. Ne dedi la ablanın ne dediğini duyan oldu mu az önce? Muhabbetin sonunda ne dedi acaba? Yumurtaya bakmaya gidelim diyordu. Sonrasını kaçırdım.
Ejderhanın izini sürecekmiş.
Nerede sürecekmişiz?
İzini sürmek istiyorum demiş.
Öyle bitmiş mi?
Aynen.
Allah Allah.
Yerinden haber
Allah
alırsam sana
kurtarsın!
haber vereceğim demiş.
Allah kurtarsın kardeşim.
Allah kurtarsın kardeşim. Bak nasıl bütün sesler her şey düzeldi amına koyayım Twitch'teki bana açılınca. At bakayım 5 tane. Bakalım geliyor mu? Bağdan da iyi 10 TL kopardık ha bir hafta içinde. Bir de 31. Oğlum 1K bit gelirse TNT'den 1K olanı atmayın lan. Ban yemeyelim amına koyayım YouTube'da. Onun şeyi falan vardır.
Telif yeriz.
Telifi vardır. Atmayın onu.
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
I had hoped
Hayır hayır.
to
Sakın
speak
sakın.
with you alone, Natsai.
Your message
Ya
mentioned
bak.
your concern about an unusual
Oğlum yapmayın,
creature that
vallahi.
was spotted in
Ban
the
man
woods in
yeriz.
Hogsmeade.
Bir şey
That could
yeriz.
have been anything.
200 atın.
You know what it was,
Bin atmak
Natsai.
istiyorsanız.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful.
Anne mi?
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark
Hocam
wizards.
siz öğrenci mi
She
kayırıyorsunuz burada?
berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland,
Hay
father would still
Allah'ım
be
ya.
with us.
I must
Annem
get
de
to
beni
class.
darlıyor yani.
Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Zil sesi çok uzun. 100 yapamam onu.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Onu daha sonra
However,
kısaltırız.
I am an animagus,
Da şu an
and it
onunla
is in my
uğraşamam.
gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Annem de onu yazmış ya bak. Çok gülmeden oyna diyor bana. Ey Allah. Onları Hogwarts'tayken kapatıyorum ya Doğukan. Bugün sabah unuttum açmayı da yarın açacağım onları sabahtan. Şey oynamıyorken, Harry Potter oynamıyorken. Bu YouTube'a atacağımız kısımlarda kapatıyorum onları. Çok bozmasın diye. ...213 yaralı da çokmuşlar.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you
Geçebiliyorum.
to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best.
Ama saçma olur.
Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock. I choose
Bazen
to
de
act as
çaktırmadan
you have.
hızlandırıyorum.
I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide. My mother cannot know where I am all the. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oğlum bunlar görev değil ki. Konuşma sadece. Siz ne istiyorsunuz ya benden? Ben sizin uşağınız mıyım amına koyayım? Bir oraya gidiyorum bir buraya. Yanlışlıkla item harcadım yine. Aa vallahi sikeceğim yapacağınız işi. Profesör Weasley'in ödevi. Gün boyunca başkalaşım sınıfına katıl. Bu ne ya? Bir oraya götürtüyorlar beni, bir buraya getirtiyorlar. Tabi hakikaten EFT'den dolayı çok basıyorum. Bir de şeyde de sıkıntı. Süpürgeye de bineceksen tablo açıyorsun ama uzun basman gerekiyor.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop
Testosteron mu?
students from cheating.
Testosteron mu? Bizimki yine çok mutlu Gundi.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master.
Buraları geçemiyoruz işte şey.
But we
Konuşma.
needn't be daunted.
Buralar
Almost
sinematik gibi ya.
anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Bu yayıncıların hepsi Türknet'i boostluyor. Ben o kadar iyi olduğunu düşünmüyorum. Ama Millennium'u ben 2 senedir kullanıyorum bro. Bayağı memnunum yani, ne yalan söyleyeyim. Ne kadar TT-Net altyapısı falan olsa da. Fatih, hoş geldin bro. Nasılsın lan Fatih?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
Hepimiz öyleyiz de.
Now it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula.
Senin de mi
Growing
Türknet'ten
such a
var?
magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
YouTube yayını da bir kenara
I will
açın la bu
say
arada.
I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your
Siker onların liseyik.
extracurricular activities. Was your
Ben
visit
Türksel'e
to an
geçmeyi
ex-aura
düşünüyordum
in
hat
Upper
olarak.
Hogsfield connected
Geçmeyeceğim.
in any way to Professor Fig?
Vodafone'da
I can't
kalacağım. yani.
begin to imagine what that was about.
Not at all. I was merely interested in learning more about the Aura program.
Bu hoca çok
I saw
zorluyor
Professor
bizi ya.
Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I
Bilgin
see.
sırrını
I admire
öğrenmeye
your
çalışıyordu.
penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to
Sence
ensure
bende
that
bu
you're
oyunu
ready for
alacak
your
para var mı
exams.
Fatih?
Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Biliyorsun bro, biz çalmıyoruz yani. Yok, para yok. Bu ay para bile alamayacağım amına koyayım Twitch'ten belki de. İlk kez. 3 yıldır bir ilk. Bunu da başardık be. Bir dakika, şimdi ne verdi bu bana? Ha, bu ne?
Since our visit to Feldcroft, meet me at the open, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Bu skill çok OP. Bu ne? Bu böyle yaratıkları da mı tek atıyor acaba? Yok lan, ne crazy, deli misin? Bao benimle paylaştı. Bao'nun oyunu. Yayıncı crack'li oyun oynayamaz oğlum Twitch'te, YouTube'da. Bunun neye dönüşeceğini seçemiyor muyuz ya? Sebastian. Sebastian'a gidiyorum. Bu kesin bize yeni First büyü açacak yakında. 600. Bu ne lan? Anime robu verdi bana. Nereye gitti o? Allah Allah. Yeni görünüm açıldı dedi, burada yok ama o. Allah Allah. Yeterince açılmadı mı acaba henüz? Sınıfın en iyisi. Nerede oğlum? Nereye gitti o? Biri burada. Kırmızılı olanın nereye gitti o? Kötüymüş vardı. En güzeli yine bu. Sebastian, dur koçum, geliyorum. Neredesin? Ne yapmaya gittin lan oraya Gundi? Ama oyun bayağı keyifli bu arada Fatih ya.
What are you up to now?
Dur ben bir gazoz koyayım kendime.
I need some help.
Siktir et, hiç öyle şeylere girişme ya. Ya oğlum yazma şöyle şeyleri. Allah'ım. Daha yeni bandan çıktık Fatih ya. Bir hafta ban yedim. Küfürden. Hello. Alo. Hello. Efendim ablacığım.
Can you not hear me?
Revelio.
Kim konuşuyor lan?
I need some help.
Sen mi konuşuyorsun?
You there? Can you help?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life.
I need to be better prepared next time.
Kanka benim anladığım kadarıyla bu deprem zamanı ben başka chatlerde böyle abuk subuk konuşanlara bir tık fazla giydirmiş olabilirim. Ondan dolayı olabilir. İstenmeyen cinsel yaklaşım diyor çünkü. Yani yayında kimseyi şey yapmadık. Zaten yayın geçmişlerinden hiçbirisi silinmemişti. Hepsi duruyor. Öyle bir şey olsa yayın geçmişi silinirdi.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Sormamışlar. Harcı. Kanka çok sert girmiş olabilirim ya. Yani sadece anneyle kaldıysam ben bir de embesil o lafı da çok kullanıyorum. Bir de o laf galiba yabancılarda bizim bildiğimiz kadarıyla bir tık daha ağır galiba. Mesela benim peder, ben bir şey mesela bunlar embesil bunlar falan diyorum. Embesil ne ya falan diyor. Kelimeyi bilmiyor. Bu abla bizim bir şeyimizi dızladı ama neyi acaba? Ve büyük ihtimalle küfürden yemişiz çünkü silinen bir yayın geçmişi yok yani.
Revelio.
Nasıl la takılma olmuyor değil mi bu arada? Bir de Twitch'teki görüntü nasıl, iyi mi? 1080 ya şu an. Sebastian.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what.
Herkesin mail atacağım.
Meet me in the town
Bir
circle
tuvalete
in
gidip geleceğim
Hogsmeade.
seri.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the
Yes.
scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Dövüşürüz deseydin.
And I still have that rune
Yo
symbol we
yasak
found on
değil.
the triptych.
Partnerlere falan
If there
yasak.
is a
Ya.
connection, I suspect
Ya
you'll
bir
see that
haftadır
symbol
biz
again.
şimdi YouTube'daydık. Bu seriyi zaten atacağız YouTube'a. O yüzden demin bir yayını kapatıp tekrar açtım. Sabahtan beri sadece Twitch'teydim de. Bunların hepsine dalacağız mı şimdi?
Quietly now. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Any who oppose Ranrock,
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Afraid to fight.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Manipülasyon 3. Güzel. O da curse skill. Gel kanks.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
Ne diyorsun
Do
ya?
at that.
Güvenmemi istiyorsun. Tabii sana da.
Discreet.
Know which one I'd choose?
Ha, bura biraz kalabalık.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. What's that? Who's there?
Incendio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Olsun ki.
Revelio.
Bayağı güzel itemler attı la bura. Emir, hoş geldin bro. Oh, yumurta.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route
I
up
should
ahead.
tell you, sneaking around has its appeal.
Bak şimdi. Bak
Oh,
şimdi.
nice. Nothing I haven't seen
İstemeden
before.
yol bulduk.
That's the spirit.
Ömürcekler dolu
Making
burada.
quick progress.
Revelio.
Kesin örümcek gelecek şimdi. Burası aynı yol amına koyayım. Ne fark etti şimdi oradan gittik de. Gel lan gel Gundi. Koş koş koş. Bir saniye. Bir şeye bakacağım. Bu neden 13 kişicik kalmış Twitch'te? Ah chat'im gitti. Heh, chat'im geldi.
Quieter than a juggernaut.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
see any goblins in these webs?
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Aşağı ineceğiz. Hoş.
How nice of you to stop by. Release me! I will make you.
Roblox loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here we want. Revelio.
Bir dakika ya, buradan mı gideceğiz? Dur. İn aşağı gelin.
Confringo. Revelio.
Nasıl birleştirebiliyormuşuz?
Revelio.
Bilmiyorum. Bilmiyorum. G-Stream chatinde mi? Ha. İyi, yarın öyle yaparız. Bilmiyordum onu. Tamam, Restream'in uygulamasıdır zaten. Oradan veriyorum yayını. Gel lan Bağ. Ay ne Bağ'sı lan? Şey, Stephen.
Hairy legs, or
Yürü lan,
solar
Gundi.
size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of inferior qualities, really.
Eve gümeci. Yarrağı yedik. Aşağıda kesin yarrak var. Stephen. Geliyorum abi, bir dakika. Ömer 16. yayın kutlu olsun bro, hoş geldin. O zaman gidiyorum içi.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Acaba doğru mu gidiyoruz ki? Sen de hemen suya girmeye hazır mısın ha? Bu ne ya? Bu nedir lo?
Reparo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Bir sene bekle, orada Gundi geliyor. Geldim, girme hemen suya, amına koyayım. Ömer hoş geldin bro. İki Ömer aynı anda geldi, ne oluyor lan? Anlaşıp da mı geliyorsunuz amına?
Revelio.
Zaten resort. Gel. Gel Gundi. Geliyoruz bu çocuğu.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Kanka sen de vuruyormuşsun ha. Aa bugün diye ne olmuş lan burada? Gel gideyim.
Well, we're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Extreme danger.
Royalists have all but declared.
Ama yani şimdi oraya öyle yazarsanız
Lumos.
ben sonra buraya girmek zorundayım yani. Mecburen girmek zorundayım buraya.
Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
Gel bakayım. Bu mu amına koyayım Extreme Danger?
Lumos.
Be arkadaş. Laf olsun diye uyarı koymuşlar resmen.
Lumos.
Oo aşağıda sikiş var. Ne oluyor?
Confringo.
Gördün mü? Gundi aşağıda ne biçim sikiş var? Gel buradan gideceğiz.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes. for a
Yahu
moment.
ben diyorum aşağıda sikiş var diyorum. Sen diyorsun
We have another fight on our hands.
rune görmedik falan
Why
diyorsun.
am I
Ne
not
diyorsun?
surprised?
Sakla kendini Gundi. Gel.
Take them all. Run the other way when they see me humans do. Somebody there? Hello?
Yok kimse yok.
I must be going mad. Nobody here.
What was that?
Oh. Cover up wines coming back this way. I'm afraid of heights. You must bone in the end. Let's get this. I won't rest. What are you doing? What is this?
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Makro.
There's that Hufflepuff
9. ayın
loyalty
kutlu
you're
olsun
so
bro.
well
Hoş
known
geldin.
for.
Bizim çar oturdu yalnız ha skill'ler falan.
Now, we can have a look around in
Revelio.
peace.
Confringo. Accio.
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Ne simbolü? Ne gördün ya burada sen? Bak şimdi bir tane burada, bir tane burada. Ama bir de burada.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Revelio.
Kapılma falan başka olamaz.
Accio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
O arkada bir şeyler unutmuşuz ya. Bir saniye. Buradan yukarı çıkamayız ki. Lan geri zekalı ne yapıyorsun? Buraya geri çıkabileceğimiz bir yer yok. Sağ alttaki yeri duydun mu?
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't
Revelio.
in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Bir dakika oradan bir şey yapacağız. Gireceğiz.
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda.
Ne yapacağız? Buradan nasıl geçeceğiz?
Revelio.
Sebastian'ı kontrol etme. Neredesin lan Gundi? Ne yapıyorsun burada?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Revelio.
Ulan orada az önce kasa da vardı. Allah Allah. Bu yine öğretmedi bize skill'i. Game King hoş geldin bro.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Hayda.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Yani Sebastian senin de trip atasın varmış amına koyayım ya. Şimdi nerede bakalım hemen sıradaki görev, let's go. Aha, Sebastian'la tanışın. Oo! Güzel. Go go go Sebastian go. Geliyor skill. İkinci hatalı skill geliyor. Nerenin mahzeninde? Bura nere amına? Hoş geldin Game King. Ne yapayım be?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Aha. Balonlar.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Burada ne biçim bir kalabalık var lan?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Geldin
Sebastian,
Kızma
that
bana.
relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an
Götüreyim mi?
assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't
Acaba
permitted
daha
to
kaç
take it with
saatimiz var
them.
lan?
So I must assume
Oyunda.
it's still here.
Hiç bitsin
As
de
I mentioned
istemiyorum.
earlier,
Gerçi.
this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
Kardeşine
Perhaps we can visit
yardım
Anne when
edeceğim
we've
dedi.
finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Dungeon zamanı. Oğlum girelim valla. RJ'ye de
Sure that foul smell is the
yakalayalım
scent of
oyunu.
success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
2600 lira ayakkabıyı veriyor. 26 lira da oyuna verir.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb, insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Guardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Kafatası ve mum rafı mı?
Accio!
Opening all of these is tempting.
Accio! We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. Accio!
Düzelttiniz 4.
Revelio!
O ne lan?
Leviosa! Accio!
Buradan mı gideceğiz? Burası ne o zaman? Dur gel gel. Gel Gundi. Oğlum ben 4 yıldır hiçbir şey alamıyorum bu arada. Chat'te en fakir kesinlikle benim bu arada yani. Hiç o iddialara girmeyelim.
Revelio. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Ses var lan.
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Confringo!
Bu ne? Bu nasıl sandık lan?
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in. Surrounded by grandeur. Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. Revelio.
Sen ne zaman indin aşağıya amına koyayım? Burayı nasıl açacağız?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. There's something here by the altar. Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
What did you find?
Accio.
Hiçbir şey bulmadım amına koyayım. Ne bulacağım? Kemik her yerde.
Guardian Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to
Nasıl
return
hoş
for the
geldin?
relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says
Altın
their next
günü.
assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Ne olmuş lan elime benim mor mor gibi.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it.
I
knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Confringo.
Before we trudge on further, I
Revelio.
just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but
Yeah,
useful when you're
emotlara bak.
outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
Evet,
I couldn't
öğrenmek
agree
istiyorum.
more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Ne yapıyor bu şimdi? Yoldaşınız gibi savaşmaya zorlar. Sizin kontrolünüz altındayken size bağlılıklarını uzatmak için diğer düşmanlardan. Oh, very nice. Kaldır ona.
Revelio.
Biz şuradan mı geldik?
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. This looks different from the place before. Now we're also dealing with reason.
Confringo. Imperio. Confringo. Dramatic, isn't it? Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Bura niye açılmıyor lan?
Confringo. Revelio.
Hayır, atılmadık. Hocanın yanında bile kullandım bunu.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Nasıl dolu ya? Yapma.
Revelio.
Başka da mı silmem lazım? Niye açamıyorum oğlum bunu?
Revelio.
Teçhizat yuvanız dolu dedi bro. Açıkta gözükmüyor. Ya amına koyayım, bug'a mı girdi ya? Ya şu orospu çocuğundan azaltamıyor muyum ya ben? Nerede ya bu benim potlarım nerede gözüküyor ki? Basılmıyor da amına koyayım.
Revelio.
Of. Celal burada mısın da hakikaten? Foto almayacağım. Foto azaltacağım.
Something troubling ahead.
Hissettiniz mi lan?
Be on your guard.
Buraya kadar mı dönüyor?
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Revelio.
Aa, diğer kemikler buradaymış.
Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio.
Hiç sevmem var ya böcek.
It's been here in quite some time.
Bak şimdi açık. Az önce bir bug oldu, orada bir şey oldu.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Vuramadım götleri.
Accio.
Şimdi şuradaki şeyi nasıl açacağız acaba? Baş çıktı, baş çıktı, baş çıktı.
Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Puzzle Master'ım ya.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so
Confringo.
intrigued with these things.
That'd never end. Revelio. Revelio.
Allah Allah.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Kanıta bulunmuş arkadaşlar.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
Biz hastasıyız abi mi? Niye lan? Niye seviyorsunuz oğlum o kadar?
We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed.
Düştük mü?
This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Ominus ne alaka kanka? Ominus sen mi çağırdın? Sebastian bak. Belanı sikerim.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no
Doğukan
choice.
iyi geceler.
I had to follow you.
Ne oynuyorsun lan
Sebastian,
Emre?
please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Kanka valla Ominus senin tarafında olamayacağım ya.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
Yarım saattir atıyoruz amına koyayım
I
nasıl?
can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on. What did you do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Oh lan. İyice kararttık kalbimizi. Kendi arkadaşlarımıza falan atmaya başladık amına. Nasıl çıkıyorduk la buradan?
Did we do the wrong thing?
Revelio. You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word. Accio!
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Revelio!
Burası niye açılmadı bu arada?
Revelio! Levioso!
Evet. Ama orada kasa da gösteriyor ya.
Revelio! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I think
Revelio.
opening them all is justified.
Nereye gidelim?
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Aha Yuşo ne yapıyor lan YouTube'da? Adamı YouTube'da unutmuşsunuz Yuşo'yu amına koyayım. Abi şu Insta'yı aktif kullansın. Oğlum ben hiç öyle resim çekmiyorum ki Emre.
Too easy.
Kim geldi? Bekir Yavuz, hoş geldin. Teşekkür ettim takibin için. Ben çok çabuk bir tuvalete gidip geliyorum. Foto işte ya. Resim dediğime ne bakıyorsun? Bugün Dota geçmem bro. Çünkü bizimkiler yok. Bir tuvalete gittim geldim ya. Bir saniye. Ben çok çirkin çıkıyorum bir de fotolarda falan Emre ya. Hiç sevmiyorum kendimi. Foto falan çekmeyi. Okey. Uykular geliyor mu uykular? Bir yere bir not düşseydin lan ama baba. Şu hakkında kısmına sosyal medya hesaplarından beni takip etmeyi unutma var ya. Onun üstüne canlı sohbet için Twitch falan o tarz bir şey yazsana öyle. Az uzanmaya gidiyorum dediğin onun sonu sabah amına koyayım. Ne az uzanması? O yolun sabaha kadar yolu var. Bir sigara içeceğim ben de. Uçamıyoruz mu? Böyle... Allah kahretsin. Böyle koşacağız mı yani? Vay, karşı taraf yanıyor.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic.
Amına
She thinks
koymuşlar
like ominous.
Feldcroft'u. Gel gel.
It only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Put me down!
I'm handling it.
You won't get away with that. Now!
Nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Övüyorum seni bak. Zor. Kendisini mi kestirtti? Oha.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Hayda.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
Ne
That
yapmamızı
goblin was going
bekliyordun
to kill
hakikaten
her.
amına koyayım.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
How can you say that? You just used the Imperious curse
Hakikaten
on
amına
others.
koyayım 5
I
saattir
did,
atıyoruz
but
zaten.
with his consent, Sebastian. It may seem an irrelevant difference, but it is a difference.
I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Döndü. Döngündü. Gündü işler yapmaya başladın sen.
Revelio.
Buradaki dayı nerede? Kaçmış.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hay amına.
What was he thinking?
Evet işte ben de Bağcılar dızısı olduğum için böyle saçlar yandan kesik falan.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot
Bir ara
possibly
ben de
be about
yapmıştım
to
böyle
defend
saç.
him.
Bana yakışıyordu gerçi. Nasıl yani? Neyi anlamadım lan?
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would
Neyi
have killed
kaçırdım?
Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is
Ya
nowhere near
gerizekalı.
Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Hocam saçmalıyorsun ama neyse.
Revelio.
Out of all the potions you've brewed,
Amına koyayım senin iksir kadar. Sat sat. Bunlardan da koyabiliriz. Fena aldık. Fazlalıkları satmaca.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
It's not like her to forget.
Benimki niye yerde oturuyor hep?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well
Aferin.
done. You certainly know what you're doing.
Aferin.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Siktir, çok iyi.
worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Imperium! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Reparo.
Fantastic.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Bulmuyorum çok bunu. Bazısı yani çok abartıysa bulmuyorum bu arada.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I
Revelio.
don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Dövmede mi kanka? Anısı var.
What's your step? Revelio.
Starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Gel la Gundi Poppy.
Quiet, what was that?
Bize mi dalacaklar? Bize niye saldırıyor ki bu Gundi şimdi?
Watch out, it's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Git lan.
Keep at it. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Birazcık fazla sıcak hakikaten.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Yeni gelen chat'i okuyabiliyor. Nasıl yani? Bayağı yeni gelen okuyabiliyor chat'i.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Sen neredesin ki kızım? Ben buradayım da.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair all.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Ne bağırıyorsun? Biz getirdik. Aga be. Anne yüreği işte. Gördün mü?
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Ne oldu amına koyayım ya yine? Ya yine ne oldu ya? Sebastian'ın bize şimdi 3. körsüz skill'i öğretmesi yok. Haşlanmış yumurta mı? Ya Allah kahretsin ya.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye.
Deli mi? Günaydın mı? Ne günaydın lan Ahmet?
I'm most pleased to be included.
Yatmış mıydı? Uğur geldi.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Diğer Imperio'yu da öğrendik la bu arada. Sen
I wish I
yokken.
had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister.
Hikayesini
He had no
anlatmadı.
right to banish me from my own twin.
Birisini bırakması için
If he thinks
bizi
banishing me means
öğretti
I'm going to
bana.
give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
Harry'nin
He also
olduğundaki
said
gibi
he cannot
ilerlemiyor
excuse
oğlum
the use of
hikaye.
dark magic in any form. And that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Biz daha kadim büyü
That
falan
relic,
daha
dark
da
magic or not, is
eski
the key to
büyülerle
saving
şey
Anne.
yapıyoruz.
To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't
Az önce
follow.
mesela bu Keko da kullandı.
Now I'm more
O yüzden
determined
şu
than
an
ever to
köye
know
ve
what power
kardeşinin
that
yanına
relic has.
gitmesini istemiyorlar.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Bugün bir %50 yapalım şunu bak. Lan yavaş ol.
Revelio.
Çin ettiren bir şey.
Lumos.
Afraid of a staircase? Slow cone!
Daha mı yukarıda?
Hello there. Revelio. Lumos.
Dur bir dakika geliyorum ben de.
Revelio.
Hala açın diye bir ses geliyor.
Revelio. Hello there.
Hello, Armit. Do I recall you saying that you speak
İsmet
gobbledygook?
hoş geldin.
I did. I mean, I do.
Ya bir hafta
Speak
ban
it.
yedik, YouTube'daydık.
Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is
İsraf
Lodbrok.
değil la onun.
He could use your help
İstediği
with
kadar
something.
atabiliyorsun.
He's waiting for me near a goblin mine.
Sesi anlamak için
Would
atman
you be
gerek.
willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
Sayfanın
I mean,
yaprağın olduğu kısmı
might this be
anlayabilmek için.
dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel
Bu
much better.
arkadaşlar tanıştığım Hindu arkadaşım. Hadi madene gidelim.
Lodbrok
Çok
is
muhabbete
waiting.
gerek yok.
Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
Literally. Literally. Dün mü duyduk lan? Biz onu ne zaman? Dün müydü lan o harca? Aa o gündü bu. Atsana bir dinleyelim onu. Daha fazla. Dur hatta Ahmet'in yanına çıkayım. Bir saniye. Ahmet orada mı acaba hala? Bu Ahmet mi lan? Gidiyor bu gerizekalı.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lord Gok.
Lord Gok is waiting.
Literally.
Of
Literally.
course. I just
Literally.
want to check the pronunciation
Literally.
of a couple
Literally.
of key terms
Ya
first.
Allah.
So I
Literally.
will be to
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally. En güzel ikinci söyleyişi var ya. Literally. Yok öyle bir şey olursa zaten hemen şeyden yüklerim ya Load'dan. Biliyorum ben hepsini aldım. Bak şey var. Imperio ile Crucio var şu an bende. Bir havada kadavra kaldı. Kedavra galiba. Kadavra değil de.
Revelio.
Oha anasının onundaymış gideceğimiz yer. Literally. Literally. Literally.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Tabii ablacığım. Ama ben gidiyorum. He. Ben neredeyim? Nereye gideceğim? Yani mecbur buradan geçeceğiz. Ya da şuraya da gidebilirim. ...30 level lan bunlar. Kaç hiç bunlarla uğraşmaya gerek yok. Ben direkt hepsini tabii öğrenmek isterim evet. O tip cevaplar veriyorum. Literally. Literally. Aha balon ke. Pompa ke. Yavaş lan yavaş. İn aşağı in aşağı in. İn. Kanka rahatsız etmeyeyim inşallah. Nereden geldin ama?
Revelio.
Aha. Bugün diye yapsam mı?
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Evet de bunu nereye götüreceğiz? Dur bakayım buraya aşağı mı? Böyle bir çukurdan devam etse.
This could prove dangerous if
orada.
we're not careful.
Sen nereden bir gördün de biliyorsun lan?
Accio.
Hadi bakayım. Evet, çok doğru gidiyorsun. Devam devam.
Accio.
Tamam mısın oğlum?
What's that? Settled.
Geldim hacı.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting
Kral,
us.
hoş
Before
geldin.
he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Bir saniye.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Valla ben AMD ekran
Magically
kartı
fortified
pek önermem bro
receptacles
ama
crafted from goblin metal.
fena bir sistem
Ranrock
diyebilir miyim?
recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was
Yes.
connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the
Ya bilmiyorum, ben
repositories
pek
contained a
kullanmadım
magical
yani, o
power
yüzden
that
ben
wizards wanted to keep for
şey yapmıyorum.
themselves.
Yani
He
kullanmadığım
was,
şeyi tavsiye
is
etmeyi de
determined to
sevmiyorum
take it for
açıkçası.
goblin kind. But
Here
he's
comes my friend Armid. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Ha, daha iyi
Greetings,
anlayan
Lord
varsa
Cook. It is an
chatte
honor, sir.
söylesin
you
fikrini ama.
speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Cook.
Neye denk geliyor acaba
Just
Alex
Lodgok.
6700
Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher
İlker kartlarda.
written plans,
Gio,
since I
hoş geldin
cannot
bro.
join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the
bayağı iyi
enchanted
kart
door
olsun.
or a loitering loyalist.
22K'ya. Emin misin ya? O kartın kendisinin 22K olması lazım. Abi seni yerim mi?
I'll meet and I can do this.
I will await your return.
12
I shall
bölüm çıkar
see
mı?
you soon.
Nereye gidiyoruz?
The door is looking at us. Accio. Places.
Ha.
Yes, of course.
Bak jeologkolog daha iyi anlar.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
Boş yapma, yürü.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Confringo. Let's just learn what we can and get out. Revelio.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Ya ananın amı.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Clever.
Clever tabii, yarram.
One there. Oh, little metal calf. Far from home. If you see the
Bir saniye.
Get us through his safe.
Kulaklığımın şarjı bitiyor.
You have my word.
Bir dakika, bir dakika.
We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I'll be quiet.
Accio. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Bu ne peki?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Sendo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ne yapmış yan bakıyor.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Eyvallah eyvallah.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Boş yapma diyor Armit yani.
Bound to be plans around
Boş
here
yapıyorsun.
somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Aldık mı bunu?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Right.
Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
It's Totalis.
Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Revelio.
This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
It's Totalis.
What's going on out there? Little moon calf. Calf from heaven. I will
Oh, this building is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers. I suspect it must.
Oradan mı gidiyoruz?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Biz de nereye geldik? Herkes gitti mi lan? Bir yer daha yok muydu ya açık? Yoktu.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Those goblins in my family were... Who is it? What's that? Who's there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio.
Zorlaya zorlaya çıktım abi.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Who's next?
Clever.
Uğur 24. oyun kutlu olsun bro.
Confringo. Revelio.
Hey hey!
The door is looking at us.
Amına koydum kukası, siktin anasını kovduğum be.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. Revelio. Accio.
Nasıl açacağız?
Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Dönecek.
Revelio.
Eyvallah Krex. Hoş geldin.
Accio. Revelio.
Nasıl lan? Az önce burada bir şey gösteriyordu. Neyse gel Gundi gel.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to,
Hangi itemden
get
3
out
tane
of
çıktı?
here. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Vay amına koyayım, bir tanesi bana lazımdı.
Revelio.
Neyse artık yarın bana bir tane ondan bir tane de Virtex bulursun.
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Ne? Ne oluyor? Biri mi geliyor? Burası ne? Bu ne? Gel bakayım Gundi gel. Madene ilk girdiğimiz. Gel amına koyayım, az kalsın. Bir daha baştan dolaşacaktık. Bir tekste mi çıktı cidden mi? Küfür edeceğim diye kapatmışım gibi oldu aslında ama sadece o sırasım gelmişti.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really
Bir
was.
tuvalete gidip
I'm
geliyorum
afraid
ben.
I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Ne yapayım ama? Dodgok. Gel lan buraya.
They're building enormous trees. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
Boş
I
orası.
fear you are correct.
Var ama.
Other than Rookwood
Neden
Castle,
acaba?
however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Manzara ne kadar güzel.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect
Çok
by a
yaşadım.
witch or wizard. So, to my surprise,
Nasıl düzeltmiştik?
I let her study the
Dur bakayım.
container if she would allow me to search the castle on my
Geçsin
own.
şurası.
We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Biliyorum Ahmet.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ekrana gidiyor sadece. Mert Brom, eğer yayın geçmişin abonelere özelse bir onu kapat aç. Onu bir dene. O çözerse çözer yani. Ama o bug bazen oluyor. Bizim de bazen alamadığımız skriptler oluyor. Vurgu al onun yerine. Bir şeyin videosunu al.
I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Tabii ki. Poppy ile konuş. Acayip de acıktım ya. Saat kaç lan? 2'ye gel. Hayda. Oo, bayağı da fark varmış orasında. Aynen o dediğimi dene bir. Bazen o buga sokabiliyor. Hay Allah'ın belası. Vegan Village iksiri. Bitmiyordu amına koydum. Ben buraya niçin geldim ya? Çalış kafa. Çalışmıyor. Durdu. Hatırlamıyorum. Allah kahretsin. Bir şey yapacaktım orada. Ne yapacaktım acaba? Aa, hatırladım. Püh, amına koyayım, şimdi hatırladım.
Hearing those old fairy tales like Babbity Rabbit.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Tabii.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Bitiyor mu? Bitsin mi? Niye lan?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
%100
As
bitirmece
before,
be
I've
abi.
arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Amına koyduğum 4000'i sana ben versem sen de
Thanks
uçarsın.
for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade.
Bence
I can't
bitmesin.
wait to hear what you think. This
Oyun
may
bayağı
sound
keyifli.
presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
Bu arada
You
şeyler
know me
falan
well.
bitsin oğlum zaten.
I feel I'm
Mafyadır,
almost there.
Sekiro'dur.
I just think I can improve
Yeni bir
broom
oyuna
flight
geçmeden.
a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course.
Little Nightmare'ı full
Not
attık değil mi lan
ideal, really.
Bağış?
What with rumors of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place.
Bao dinlenmeye
However,
gidiyorum
if
diye
you're
nereye
flying
gittiği
high
belli
above
oldu ya.
them, you should be all right, I think.
Yakalandı.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to
Bastı.
complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping
Kesin yemektir.
success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
Little
I look
Fool değil
forward
mi?
to our next meeting.
Fool. Nereye gidecek? 31'e gitmişler gidip. Genç adam. Ben olsam ben de 31'e git derdim. Beni izlemek yerine. ...5000... Kaç metre? 5000... 5032 mi? Tabii. Mafya 3 bölüm mü kaldı? Sekiro kaç kaldı?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Mahiru. Sekiro çok mu kaldı? Oğlum onu da bitirelim lan artık. Çok pardon. Evet, 29, 23. Ne olsun canım? 27, 28. Son. Os hayvanlarımıza da bakalım bari. Bununla item basıp satıyorsun mu yoksa abi? Nasıl yani? O ne demek lan? Oğlum bu müzik çok şey ya. Çok duygusal. Bu yavru olan ne zaman büyüyecek lan acaba? Anneyi koysak mı şuraya bir daha? Bir tane daha yapsın bugün dilerden. Zamanla mı büyüyor? Acaba besledikçe mi büyüyor? Bir yavru daha gelsin.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade and we will devise a plan.
Ne diyecektin? Söyle Gundi. Söyle.
You should be proud of all the potions you've
Bu
brewed.
Wing'in ve X'ini sikeceğim şimdi.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Revelio.
Bugün değil mi? Hadi takalım bakayım burada.
Hasn't seen this many plants here.
Sağ alta. Gitmiyorum sağ alta falan.
Revelio.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Tabii. Tabii dik. Tabii efendim. Ay amına koyayım, kulaklığı koparacaktım ya. Müdire konuşuyor. Natira Hogwarts meydanında mı konuş? Aha %50 yapmışız. Bu ne verdi bana şimdi? Kadim büyü 1 mi? Yani diyor ki bugün toplamda kaç saat oldu lan acaba? Biz kaçta başladık lan? 4.30'da mı? Oh, güzel kızım benim, kaç.
Revelio.
9.5 saat mi oldu? Vay amına. Bir tık yoruldum vallahi
Are you
birazdan.
ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, She is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Historically speaking,
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought the note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now,
sure?
to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Miss...
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie
Bitirelim
Hill,
şunu da geçeriz ona.
Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these
Together
past
olanı
6
aldın değil mi?
months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I guess Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
Okay.
What did he ask you to do?
It all. He said, your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with... I've been able to cover for his... But I can't keep it out for much longer.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in it. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope...
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Geçmiş olsun kız, hayırdır? Korona mı oldun yoksa?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oha, üçüncü kez mi?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Natty.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find...
Geliyorum Natty. Seni de kurtaralım da öyle gideriz.
Footprints led to
Ya
this
Puka,
room.
oturduğun yere bakar mısın kızım?
There must be another way forward.
Git buradan.
Accio! Hidden door. Revelio.
Tam da bir Hufflepuff'un çözebileceği bir.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Better be sure I'm not seen.
It's exhausting.
Revelio.
O nerede lan? Gelir miyim?
Hey. Oi. What are you, shy?
Protego. Confringo.
On the lookout.
You haven't got
Expulsion!
That's just the beginning.
Confringo.
Time to even the odds.
Confringo.
Expulsion!
Accio.
Hı?
Revelio.
What?
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Incendiary. Revelio.
Bunun için mi diyor? Gitti bak köşeye oturdu. Buradan nereye gidiyor? Hayır bir dakika buradan gideceğiz zaten.
Revelio.
No more.
I swear there's something.
I'll have taken your life.
Incendiary. Expulsion. Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Ne oluyor lan?
Revelio.
İskora'yı bile konuşun mu? O kim kanka?
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
I need your help. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Bu odada bir yerde.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Aloha Mora.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow one.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders.
I will look into all of that. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Okay.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Ya şurayı yanlışlıkla basmaktan bıktım ya. Okey. Bence bugünlük kafi. Arkadaşlar ben de kaçıyorum zaten. Haydi. Hepinize çok teşekkür ettim. İzlediğiniz için, destekleriniz için, eşlik ettiğiniz için, her şey için sağ olun, var olun. Hepinizi öpüyorum kocaman. Yarın görüşürüz chat. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın.